Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. In between horses, it's Painted Clown out fast for the lead. In between, Fox Valley Classic, and on the inside, Mr. Chi-Towner. Fox Valley Classic, your leader into the first turn, 3 parts of a length, but now Painted Clown is up alongside to challenge and now take the lead. It's Painted Clown, your leader. 3 parts of a length, now clearing to lead a length. Fox Valley Classic. Left well in second, a gap of 4, Mr. Chi-Towner. Racing in third, Espo came away fourth. TV's Best is pacing in fifth. In sixth, Skip a Stone. Fire the Cannon racing in seventh, and at the end, Styling. They go by the quarter, a quick 27-2. It's Painted Clown, your leader, a length. Fox Valley Classic is right there in second. Mr. Chi-Towner now cuts the gap in third. Espo is racing in fourth. TV's Best racing fifth. In sixth, Skip a Stone racing seventh. Fire the Cannon, and Styling is still at the end. Little change as they race for the half. Painted Clown leads 3 parts of a length. Mr. Chi-Towner now up to challenge in second. Fox Valley Classic is right there in third. Espo on the outside follows cover fourth, a half, 57-4. Painted Clown leads a length. Fox Valley Classic is right there second. Mr. Chi-Towner. A patient third. Espo is racing in fourth. Then comes Skip a Stone. TV's Best. Styling on the inside, and on the outside, Fire the Cannon. A little more than a quarter of a mile to pace. Painted Clown now draws clear a length and a half. Fox Valley Classic getting the trip in second. Mr. Chi-Towner another move in third. Espo is racing in fourth. 3 quarters, 1:27-4. 30 seconds for that quarter. It's Painted Clown, your leader a length. Mr. Chi-Towner racing second. On the inside, Fox Valley Classic is third. Espo racing in fourth. TV's Best is on the move. Final eighth of a mile. Your leader, Painted Clown, 3 parts of a length. Mr. Chi-Towner, another move in second. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Mr. Chi-Towner now up to get the lead. Painted Clown drops back. TV's Best is flying down the stretch. Mr. Chi-Towner doing it the hard way. It's Mr. Chi-Towner in front. Close for second. TV's Best over Espo.
Horses have paraded post time in less than 5 minutes.
Field's picking up speed. Here they come. And they're off. It's Kelly Tuck Gregg away quickly for the lead in between horses. I'm Excited, and on the inside it's Silver Shadow. Now Silver Shadow sneaks through, leads 3 parts of a length. I'm Excited is racing in second. Falcon's Dance on the inside racing third. Kelly Tuck Gregg is parked in fourth. Coming away fifth, pacing Popeye. Jackpot Elmhurst racing in sixth. In seventh, Tandem Lobel, and at the end early on, Monster of Midway. They race for the quarter, and now it's I'm Excited up to get the lead a length. They roll by the quarter, 28-2. I'm Excited, your leader a length and a quarter. Silver Shadow is right there in second. Kelly Tuck Gregg is parked in third. Falcon's Dance saves ground in fourth. On the outside, pacing Popeye moves out in fifth. On the inside, Tandem Lobel saves ground. Jackpot Elmhurst. And at the end, Monster of Midway. The second tier now takes formation as they race for the half. Your leader, I'm Excited. Under a tight rein to driver Ronnie Marsh, a length. Silver Shadow is right there in second. Kelly Tuck Gregg, he's been parked from the word go. He's on the outside third. Falcon's Dance on the inside, racing in fourth. The half, 58-2. It's I'm Excited, your leader a length. Silver Shadow getting the trip in second. Falcon's Dance on the inside now finds room in third. 3 wide, pacing Popeye. Dropping back after a difficult trip, Kelly Tuck Gregg. 3/8 of a mile to pace. I'm Excited, your leader a length and a quarter. Silver Shadow racing in second, pacing Popeye. In third, Falcon's Dance. Racing in fourth from far back, Jackpot Elmhurst. 3 quarters, 1:28-2. It's I'm Excited, a length and a half. Silver Shadow racing in second, pacing Popeye. Drops back on the inside. Falcon's Dance, the favorite. He's under urging. Final 1/8 of a mile. It's I'm Excited by a length and a half. Silver Shadow racing in second. They're in the stretch. I'm Excited on a short lead. Here's Silver Shadow down the stretch. It's I'm Excited. 3 parts of a length. Silver Shadow is charging. Now it's Silver Shadow on the outside. Getting up maybe over I'm Excited. Silver Shadow and I'm Excited. That is a photo finish. Please hold all tickets. Top of the stretch. Here they come. And they're off with Strychnine going out for the lead. On the inside, B47. Broadway Flair is also there. It's B47, 3 parts of a length. Broadway Flair racing second. Strychnine on the outside is racing in third. Skipper X came away fourth. In fifth, as they race for the quarter, Prairie Land Pride. J.E. Midnight is racing in sixth. In seventh, Roscoe's Rascal. And at the end, early on, Delco Busy Brett. They're single file as they race for the quarter. Your leader, B47, a length and a quarter, 29-4. B47, your leader, a length and a half. Broadway Flair, right there, second. Strychnine with the leaders in third. Prairie Land Pride, the favorite. He's on the move first over in fourth. To the inside of him, Skipper X. J.E. Midnight will follow up Prairie Land Pride, racing in sixth. In seventh, Roscoe's Rascal. And driving from last, Delco Busy Brett. They race for the half, B47. Your leader, 3 parts of a length, Prairie Land Pride. Now right alongside in second. Broadway Flair racing in third. J.E. Midnight is in fourth, a half a minute, 4/5. B47 now feeling pressure from Prairie Land Pride. These two will go at it. Broadway Flair right there in third. J.E. Midnight on the outside racing fourth. Strychnine to the inside of him. Delco Busy Brett on the inside. Skipper X and Roscoe's Rascal. 4 in, 4 out. On the outside, Prairie Land Pride now puts ahead in front. B47, he battles back. 3/4, 130-4. B47 now draws clear. It's B47, your leader a length. Broadway Flair, he's the main threat. Dropping back, Prairie Land Pride. Strychnine is full of pace, but has nowhere to go. Top of the stretch, B47 is under a drive. Broadway Flair is coming to him. Down the stretch, it's B47 on a short lead. Broadway Flair is charging. Now Broadway Flair will get up in the final strides. B47 second, Strychnine was third.
Horses are on the track. Post time in 5 minutes for the upcoming fourth race. 5 minutes.
Less than a 16th of a mile before the start. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. It's Phantom going out for the lead, along with Legendary Lad. In between horses, Batlin BG. Legendary Lad on the inside. A length and a quarter, Phantom on the outside, racing second. Batlin BG came away well third. The Bird is racing in fourth. He's a trim two-step in fifth. Osborne's Tyler B racing in sixth. In seventh, Wilco's Joker and far back to Almost Sunday. Phantom hard-pressed to make the lead. The quarter 27-4. Now Phantom clears to lead a length. Legendary Lad racing second. Batlin BG with the leaders in third. Wilco's Joker, the long shot, is first over fourth. On the inside, the Bird races fifth. Now driving from third was Batlin BG. Your leader is Phantom. 3 parts of a length, Batlin BG. On the outside, the Challenger in second. Legendary Lad is right there in third. Wilco's Joker picks up cover. The Bird on the inside racing in fourth. The half, 59 flat. Phantom leads a length. Batlin BG on the outside second. Legendary Lad is right there in third. Wilco's Joker with cover in fourth. The Bird on the inside will need racing room. Osborne's Tyler B is on the move. He's a trim two-step, saves ground, and Almost Sunday. They race up the backstretch. Phantom fends off pressure from Batlin BG. He leads 3 parts of a length, 3/4, 128-3. It's Phantom. Your leader, a half length. Batlin BG has upset on his mind again. Legendary Lad is racing in third. The Bird has all kinds of pace and nowhere to go. Wilco's Joker racing in fifth. Around the turn, it's Phantom on a short lead. Batlin BG, another move in second. Legendary Lad racing in third. Down the stretch, Phantom digs in. Phantom going a big mile. Phantom well rated by Croninger to win it. 3 parts of a length. Close for second between Legendary Lad and fourth race rundown. 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 8. 6-7. In this race, 2 claims. The winner, Phantom, was claimed by trainer Mike Schilfer. Number 6, Osborne's Tyler B, claimed by Mark. Here they come. And they're off. Anxious Roscoe out fast for the lead. In between horses, JoJo Sundancer. And on the inside, MJM Doom Machine. Now it's MJM Doom Machine, your leader, 3 parts of a length. JoJo Sundancer. Alongside in second, ticked off. Came away third. On the outside, Anxious Roscoe is racing in fourth. Nice and Anxious is pacing in fifth. Handy is racing in sixth. Had to be a big shot. And Johnny Romance. They race for the quarter. Your new leader, JoJo Sundancer, by 2. It's JoJo Sundancer, now a length. Anxious Roscoe is on the move in second, 28-2 the quarter. JoJo Sundancer feeling pressure from Anxious Roscoe. He's second. The 2-year-old MJM Doom Machine is right there in third. Ticked off, moves to the outside with cover in fourth. Nice and Anxious is pacing in fifth. Handy on the inside is racing in sixth. Had to be a big shot. And at the end, Johnny Romance. They race for the half. Your leader, JoJo Sundancer, by a length. Anxious Roscoe racing second. MJM Doom Machine is third. 3 wide by the half. Ticked off 57-3. Your leader is JoJo Sundancer, a length. MJM Doom Machine getting the trip in second. Ticked off. Going around a tiring Anxious Roscoe. Handy on the inside. Racing in fourth. On the outside, Nice and Anxious now moves up. They race up the backstretch. Now it's MJM Doom Machine up to get the lead. JoJo Sundancer racing in second. On the inside, it's Handy racing in third. Here comes Nice and Anxious. He's on the move. 3/4, 127-1. MJM Doom Machine leads by 2. Nice and Anxious racing in second. Ticked off. He's not finished. He's between horses in third. Dropping back, JoJo Sundancer. Around the turn, top of the stretch, MJM Doom Machine. 3 parts of a length. Nice and Anxious is charging. They're in the stretch. It's MJM Doom Machine. Here's Nice and Anxious. Ticked off between horses. Down the stretch, MJM Doom Machine ticked off. And Nice and Anxious. MJM Doom Machine in front. Close for second between ticked off and Nice and Anxious. Here they come. They're off. JB's Jason. JB's Jason is off stride momentarily, but quickly catches back to his gate. Now Sack Attack. Quickly into a 2-length lead. Anxious Debonair is racing in second. Broadway Performer came away third after the early miscue. JB's Jason is racing in fourth. In fifth, Ruffian Dancer, Reggae Skipper at the end. Sack Attack is your leader. A length and a quarter. Broadway Performer on the outside, racing in second. Anxious Debonair is third. Opening quarter, 27-2. They battle on top. Hypeman wants the lead. So does Anderson. Broadway Performer on the outside. Sack Attack on the inside. Anxious Debonair sits back and enjoys the battle third. JB's Jason is racing in fourth. Ruffian Dancer. Then a gap to Reggae Skipper. Your leader, Sack Attack, 3 parts of a length. Broadway Performer parked on the outside, racing in second. Anxious Debonair is third. 56-3. The battle continues, and so does the fast pace. Sack Attack. A length, Broadway Performer. Co-favorites. Battling. Sack Attack on the inside. Broadway Performer on the outside. Another move. Anxious Debonair is right there in third. Reggae Skipper on the inside. Advances in fourth. Dropping back, JB's Jason. Ruffian Dancer is on the move. A little more than a quarter of a mile to pace. The battle continues. They're all out. Sack Attack on the inside. Broadway Performer on the outside. 3/4, 126-1. Sack Attack getting the better trip of the two. He now draws clear, 3 parts of a length. Broadway Performer, he's not finished. He's battling gamely on the outside. Final 1/8 of a mile, it's Sack Attack and Broadway Performer. These two stride for stride. They're in the stretch. It's Sack Attack on a short lead. Broadway Performer, another move. Down the stretch. Sack Attack on the inside. Broadway Performer going a big mile on the outside. Sack Attack and Broadway Performer, those two hit the wire together. Can't split them. Vix 1, 3, 4. The 7th race, the first half of the late daily double, also perfecta wagering. Scratch number 8, Party Ruler, post time in 17 minutes at 10:18. And now it's out to Balmoral.
Horses have paraded for tonight's 7th.
Fields in the stretch. Nearing the start. They're off. On the inside, Goldsmith left well in between horses, Purple Majesty. Also coming away well, Key Rama. Now they drop in post position order. 1 through 7. Your leader, Goldsmith. A length. They've paced an 1/8 of a mile. Goldsmith leads a length. Purple Majesty is right there second. Key Rama in third. 2 lengths back to Frank Henry racing in fourth. 5 lengths to Chief Gayasuda. Catman Can, then a gap to the trailer. Closing remarks. They roll by the opening quarter, 28-1. Goldsmith, the favorite, on top a length. Purple Majesty will gladly take the trip in second. Key Rama with the leaders in third. Frank Henry is racing in fourth. Chief Gayasuda, he's on the move. Catman Can in far back. At the end, closing remarks. A little change. Up top, your leader Goldsmith, a length and a quarter. Purple Majesty is racing second. Key Rama on the inside third. Frank Henry will go the difficult trip in fourth. 58-1. Goldsmith, your leader, a length. Purple Majesty is right there in second. Frank Henry, a patient third. Key Rama saves ground. Catman Can is on the move. To the inside of him, Chief Gayasuda. Closing remarks. He's caught the field. A little more than a quarter of a mile to pace. Goldsmith feels pressure from Frank Henry. Purple Majesty is right there in third. Key Rama on the inside. Catman Can has a little or no pace. 3/4, 127-4. Goldsmith draws clear. Purple Majesty racing in second. Key Rama. He finds an out. He's charging third in between horses. Frank Henry. Inside the 8th pole. Goldsmith leads a length. Purple Majesty looks for room. Key Rama is charging down the stretch. It's Goldsmith a length. Purple Majesty between horses. Key Rama. Goldsmith digs in and draws off. Goldsmith holds off. A fast closing Key Rama or Purple Majesty. Goldsmith. Here they come. And they're off on the far outside. OK's No Bull. Left quickly for the lead on the inside. Star Kingdom. It's Star Kingdom and OK's No Bull. These two battle for the lead now. Star Kingdom draws clear to lead a length. OK's No Bull secures early position in second. Racing in third to the quarter, Landlord. In fourth, Twiggy Elmhurst. Weber Blue Chip is fifth. Racing in sixth, Don's Blast. You're our chances on the move. They race for the quarter. The favorite, Star Kingdom, on top by 2. Opening quarter, 28-3. Star Kingdom, your leader by 2 1/4. OK's No Bull racing in second. In third, on the inside, Landlord. Now Weber Blue Chip is on the move. Weber Blue Chip quickly up to challenge Star Kingdom for the lead. It's Star Kingdom. 3 parts of a length. Weber Blue Chip on the outside, racing in second. OK's No Bull is racing in third. On the outside, You're Our Chances fourth. Landlord keeps pace in fifth. On the inside, Twiggy Elmhurst. Don's Blast, 57-2. The pace quickens. Star Kingdom 3 parts of a length. Weber Blue Chip. On the outside, racing in second. OK's No Bull is right there in third. Landlord in fourth. On the outside, it's Your Our Chance. Twiggy Elmhurst. Don's Blast. They race up the backstretch. Star Kingdom, 3 parts of a length. Weber Blue Chip. Another move in second. Your Our Chance is 3 wide in third. On the inside, it's OK's No Bull. In between horses, Don's Blast, he's in the game, 3/4, 1:26 and 4. It's Star Kingdom, your leader a length. Weber Blue Chip hangs on the outside. From far back, Twiggy Elmhurst is on a roll. On the inside, it's OK's No Bull. Inside the 8th pole, here comes Twiggy Elmhurst to challenge Star Kingdom for the lead. Top of the stretch, Star Kingdom on a short lead. Twiggy Elmhurst is charging. Now it's Twiggy Elmhurst drawing away OK's No Bull in between horses. Twiggy Elmhurst and OK's No Bull. A late move, Landlord. It's Twiggy Elmhurst in front, close for a second between OK's No Bull and a fast closing Landlord. The Perfecta, $169.80. Trifecta, $797.40. And the Daily Double, $30.20. 8th rate. Here they come. They're off on the inside, limited edition. Out quickly for the lead. Akacalis also left well on the inside. Entitled, it's limited edition. Into the first turn, 1.25 lengths. Entitled is racing in second. Akacalis on the outside, racing in third. Ty Cobb Hanover in fourth, 2 lengths back to Gabriel Hill. Then comes Courageous Falcon, a gap to Mr. Famous, and at the end, reserved early on, Impressive Bird. They race for the quarter. A limited edition opens up a 2-length lead, 27 and 3. Quick Pace, limited edition, leads 1.5 lengths. Entitled now cuts into that gap second, 4 lengths back to Ty Cobb Hanover. Akacalis is parked in fourth. Gabriel Hill racing in fifth. Mr. Famous on the outside gains in sixth. To the inside of him, Courageous Falcon, Impressive Bird is on the move. They race for the half. Limited edition. Your leader, 1.5 lengths. Entitled is getting the trip in second. Akacalis on the outside, park third. The half, 57 and 3. A limited edition just rolling along with a 2-length lead. Entitled racing in second. Akacalis begins to tire in third. Ty Cobb Hanover saves ground fourth. Mr. Famous caught in the shuffle, the favorite Gabriel Hill. On the outside, Impressive Bird. And at the end, Courageous Falcon. They race up the backstretch. Limited edition leads by 2.25. Entitled second. Akacalis another move in third. 1:26 and 4. Now limited edition opens up the lead by 3. It's limited edition by 3.25. Entitled racing second. Ty Cobb Hanover is racing in third. Gabriel Hill is behind a wall of horses. Top of the stretch. Limited edition by 4. Entitled tries to make a race of it. Down the stretch. Limited edition going a big mile. Limited edition will not get touched tonight. Limited edition by 2. Entitled second. Gabriel Hill up for third. The mile, 1:56 and 3.
A reminder, racing fans, just another reminder that tomorrow night, Balmoral Park has Fan Appreciation Night.
Here they come. And they're off. It's Sulin Reward out quickly for the lead in between horses. Tyler B. Sweet moves right with him, and on the inside, Armbro Copus now 3 across. Far outside, Sulin Reward. On the inside, Armbro Copus. Tyler B. Sweet tucks in third. Termination racing in fourth. Mike's Cadet is fifth. Inexplicable racing in sixth. In seventh, It Ain't Easy. And at the end, Captain V. They roll for the quarter. Your leader, Sulin Reward by 2. Armbro Copus is racing second opening quarter, 28 and 3. Sulin Reward leads by 2.25. Termination. He now puts in his bid. Termination up quickly to challenge. Sulin Reward for the lead. Sulin Reward. 3 parts of a length. Termination on the outside, racing in second. Armbro Copus is third. It Ain't Easy moves up with cover in fourth. To the inside, Tyler Be Sweet. Mike's Cadet is on the move. Inexplicable. Captain V, 4 in, 4 out. They race by the half, 58-2. Sulin Reward leads a neck. On the outside, Termination. Pressures second. Armbro Copus getting the trip in third. It Ain't Easy, second over. In striking position, fourth. On the inside, it's Tyler Be Sweet. Mike's Cadet moves up. On the inside, Inexplicable and Captain V. They're double-decked. They race into the 3/4. On the inside, Sulin Reward. Termination. On the outside, they're stride for stride. 127-2. Sulin Reward responds to the challenge. Termination. Another move second. It Ain't Easy is off stride. It's Sulin Reward, your leader a length. Now Tyler Be Sweet finds an out. He's charging. On the inside, Armbro Copus. Down the stretch, Sulin Reward on a short lead. Here comes Tyler Be Sweet. On the inside, Armbro Copus. Armbro Copus fastest on the inside. A late move, Tyler Be Sweet, Sulin Reward. Armbro Copus, Tyler Be Sweet, and Sulin Reward. Here they come. They're off. It's Master Sean. Out quickly for the lead on the inside, AJ's dad. Also leaving Willie Be Rich. Master Sean now quickly into a 2-length lead. On the inside, it's AJ's dad, Willie Be Rich. Parked in third. Chicago Jazz came away fourth. In fifth, MK Tormentor. Carolina Hurricane, and at the end, Stumptown Boy. It's Master Sean, your leader, 3 parts of a length. He will immediately feel pressure from Willie Be Rich. He's alongside. AJ's dad is right there in third. Opening quarter, a quick 27 flat. Master Sean, your leader, 3 parts of a length. Willie Be Rich. On the outside, parked second. AJ's dad is right there in third. Chicago Jazz with that group in fourth. Then a gap of 5 to MK Tormentor. Carolina Hurricane, and far back at this point reserved is Stumptown Boy. They race for the half. The fast pace continues. Master Sean under a tight rein to driver Dave McGee, 3 parts of a length, 55-4. Master Sean, your leader a length. On the inside, AJ's dad is poised and ready to strike in second. Willie Be Rich drops back after a difficult trip. Carolina Hurricane moves up 3 wide. On the inside, it's Chicago Jazz. MK Tormentor, Stumptown Boy. He now finds his best ride. He's on the move. They race for the final quarter. It's Master Sean, a neck. Carolina Hurricane is right alongside. AJ's dad moves to the outside, racing in third. Stumptown Boy is 3 wide. 3/4, 125-4. Master Sean leads a neck. Carolina Hurricane racing second. AJ's dad looks for racing room. On the far outside, Stumptown Boy. Chicago Jazz now comes through. Around the turn, it's Master Sean on a short lead. Carolina Hurricane, another move. On the inside, Chicago Jazz. Far outside, MK Tormentor is flying. Now it's MK Tormentor getting the lead. A late move, AJ's dad. MK Tormentor in front. A very close for second.